see the sun come shining through for you.
Hey, welcome to Grandma's house. It's where she'd meet you and tell you goodbye every time when you come over and visit.
Hide every trace.
Here's the kitchen where all those meals were prepared.
Although a tear may be
Put the key back for me.
ever so near, that's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You'll find
When Granddaddy was alive,
this
he sat down here at the end of the table in front of his window. And his cataracts were bothering him so much he always wore sunglasses. And I always remember him wearing those dark, dark sunglasses during dinner. And Grandma would sit just to his right over here on the corner. And she would sit down there every Sunday and have dinner with the family. And everybody else just sat wherever they could. And then there at the end we had a big view. Because we had so many people, we had to put 3 tables together. When we were kids and we'd come over here, we would put these doors together
Make forks
and
and
make a
stuff.
fort, and we would hide in here and play like this was our fort. Hang a blanket down over and put several blankets on the floor where it would be soft. And we would tie the
if you smile.
doorknobs together so they wouldn't go anywhere. They would stay just like this. And we would it seemed a lot bigger back then. It's not very big.
We would run around with capes on.
Yeah, pin towels to our necks. Be Superman. For many, many years, Grandma's piano sat right here.
Because
She
now,
would let our kids, all the grandkids, just play on it as loud as they wanted to, and never,
Now
ever
it's
said
in
a
there.
word. Yeah.
I remember trying to watch TV in the summertime, come over here and spend time with her. I was watching TV, only in middle school or something. And she come in here and started playing the piano, and I couldn't get into the TV.
she didn't know any better. She didn't think anything of it.
First soap opera torn on, she didn't want to watch TV.
Just make up words to the cartoon. I didn't like to understand what they were talking about.
Ever so near, that's the time you must keep on.
Every time we got hurt, she always had Bactine, peroxide, and Band-Aids.
And a cool hair dryer. I didn't know what it was for years.
There was always weird stuff in this closet. And she would keep her newspapers stacked down here at the bottom to recycle before recycling was actually popular.
Of course, the bathroom here.
You remember when they pulled this old tub out? And there was a possum living underneath the bathtub here.
Uh-huh.
And he
They
crawled up in the bottom.
didn't quite ever finish the job back here. And that was another piece up there that stayed like that for years. No offense to anybody, but that was funny. We'll patch it later.
The possum got loose and ran down the hall and climbed up the Christmas tree that was right down there in front of the door.
I had to be all of 6 or 7, I think.
Came all the way down here and climbed up the Christmas tree and then bolted out the door.
Didn't Uncle Sam like, didn't he, let me turn this water off. Didn't he chase it out with a broom or something?
Yeah, with a broom.
And here's Grandma's room. Every Sunday afternoon we come in here and change. Get those dress clothes off us. They're terrible.
When Granddaddy was alive, there was a chest drawer that always sat right here. And every day after lunch, he would bring all the grandkids in here and open up one of his drawers, and he would pull out this box of peppermint stick candy. And he would break them in half and give a half of a stick to every one of the grandkids. He did that every single Sunday until he died.
Hide every trace of sadness, although a tear.
And remember when you'd spend the night in the summertime? And you'd be sleeping in here with Grandma, and she'd leave this door all the way open.
That's the time.
And you just knew somebody was gonna come in and get you. And when she liked to sleep with the door open and the wind and the noise, and we never could sleep good.
Smile. What's the use of crying?
So I was back out to the back porch.
You'll find that life is still worthwhile. You just
Right out there beside my white truck where the ladder is was a huge oak tree that had a swing on it.
Oh, yeah.
It all used to swing.
The tornado.
Yep. And then when the tornado finally, when the
We
tree
played it.
finally died, we played the tornado and around the world or whatever we call it.
smile, though your heart is.
They cut it down and Pop got a few sticks of dynamite. We blew the stump up.
When there are clouds in the sky, you.
Oh, there's where she kept all the books she read us.
Yeah,
If you
that
smile
thing was full.
through your fears and
Bottom two shelves were nothing but kids' books where the kids could reach them.
and maybe tomorrow you'll see the sun come shining through for you. Light up your face with glad.
How many
Grandma didn't.
card games and how many books did we go through on this couch, Grandma?
Yeah, it's kind of odd to say my grandmother taught me how to play blackjack.
Remember Spit?
Yep.
The card game Spit.
Go fish.
Go Fish.
I used to call it goldfish.
Yeah, and she would
Ever so
sit there and play solitaire all the time. And she
That's
kept her
the
table right here, had her Bible on it.
And pennies that we played blackjack with.
keep on
My grandma didn't let you win cards either.
No.
She didn't let you.
smile. What's the use?
Me and a friend were in here. The power had gone out the night before. We were spending the night with Grandma. And the next morning we woke up. She was in the kitchen fixing us breakfast. So all the matches and candles were still out. So we were sitting down here burning newspaper on a hot pad that you would put on the table to protect the table. And we would sit there and we were burning these candles, and then we'd light a small thing of newspaper and watch it burn, and then we'd lit a bigger one and a bigger one, and all of a sudden we lit one that was just a little too big that burned through the hot pad and onto the carpet. And about that time, Grandma walks in, she runs over here and she's like, "What are y'all doing? What are you doing? Don't do that." She reached down there and she grabbed the burning hot pad up, and she ran over to the door and opened it and threw it out in the yard. And then she came in here, and boy, I got a look like I had never gotten before from Grandma. But she didn't whip me or nothing. She just said,
Pop
"Oh,
took
well."
care of that.
Yeah,
That's the
Pop took care of that. And so Pop cut the burnt piece of carpet out and then glued a piece in there. Every winter she would bring her house plants in here. And she had a big table that was made to go in the corner of this window. And her plants would get huge. She kept those plants year round. She'd put them outside during the summertime and bring them in during the winter time. And I just always remember these huge, huge house plants sitting back here.
Just smile.
Grandma didn't mind if we ran, played on the furniture, rode bicycles or tricycles in the house. She just didn't care. This is what it sounded like around Grandma's house. I haven't gotten any better since I was 6.